Howdy folks, welcome back to another video. This is your boy Shots the Coop with Quick Bit News, where we get you on the track to cryptocurrency wealth the quickest way possible. Today we're going to be covering two different web browsers that are no-cost alternatives to whatever you may be using nowadays, whether it's iOS, Safari, Google Chrome, where you're using Firefox or something. At this point, I think we can all tell that your data is just digitally being sold off by most of these browsers and apps and stuff in general, which kind of sucks, but at least fighting it in a sense, and then also still making some income off of that. And both of these projects that I want to be mentioning today give you pretty much a quick, transparent fashion and ways that you can even connect others in this space just off of your everyday things. Because I mean, you're going to be using your phone pretty much all the time anyways, and doing searches and just quick browsing and stuff. So like, why wouldn't you get some money off of it? First project I want to be mentioning is going to be the Brave browser. Pretty much you can get this in iOS or the Google Play Store, and pretty much I believe even on your computer, so there's really no excuse, and you can get everything in sync at a certain point. The native token is going to be BAT, and pretty much it's a native token on the Ethereum network, and pretty much specializes as like a digital marketing agency. Pretty much you downloading the app, your typical interests and whatnot are still, in a sense, still in the ecosystem, and it's only going to be sold off to people in this ecosystem as advertisers and sponsors and whatnot. And there's certain budget and whatnot. Let's say as you're using this app throughout the day, let's say like every hour or so, a small little tab may come up showing you just like a small little ad, and it's nothing that'll actually cover your screen, anything that's an annoyance. And pretty much after that, you're just earning this token, and it generates over time. And there's multiple use cases that you can still use off of this, but just in its purest of form, hey, your data and stuff is still being tracked, and there are people that are at least interested in it, but at least the people that are trying to get your attention are paying money within the ecosystem that in turn will still get some of that money back to you in a sense. It does have a legitimate background. I would say Brendan Ike, I believe he created JavaScript back in like 95, and he also is the founder of Mozilla. So any person that uses Firefox, you should feel pretty comfortable making a transfer over from Firefox over to something like the Brave browser. I mean, because pretty much the person that created that moved over and made something in a just more 2.0 fashion of what a web browser should be. Now, once you think about the basic level of, hey, your time is then being rewarded back to you within this token. Once you have a business, or you have a YouTube channel, or you have a Twitter page, anything that you can be able to connect and verify that that's your page, you can link your wallet to that particular like social media page. And if you have followers, anybody else that also uses the Brave browser, now you have people that are just generating just like free income just off of using this. And if they support you in a sense, if they're using the browser, they can see that, hey, this is a verified person, they got a verified wallet, they can tip some of their tokens to you and vice versa. So it's a nice fun way of people using social media anyways. Can you imagine if large amounts of people were using the Brave browser in a sense, and getting their social media pages connected, and everybody having free income to be able to support other content creators and whoever at that point? That makes this whole thing in a more decentralized fashion. It's more transparent, and it makes you have a little bit more of a connection to these advertisers and these people, these media heads. I mean, because you're going to be having ads and other things just like bombarded at you in life, or particularly here in the United States, on a constant basis. So at least like dealing with an app that's going to have, and at least this giving you pretty beneficial things. Now I know for me, I'm a pretty crypto-centric person, particularly with my searches. So a lot of my stuff is still crypto-based, but it's like kind of crypto finances and different things, dealing with IRAs and other things. So it's still made different from person to person, but the ads that I've always gotten have been pretty beneficial and just showing me more things in a more DeFi fashion. And once you think about signing up, I believe it makes you connect to the Uphold wallet. So if any person is not signed up to Uphold, that may be a process for you, but it's a cool way of getting your stuff transferred over to where if you ever felt like selling your basic attention tokens or trading them for other different crypto, you have that immediate affiliation from the Brave browser to Uphold. If a person has not signed up for Uphold, that link will probably be down below in the description, and you can check that out for yourself. And the next web browser the one to mention is Presearch, which is a personal favorite of mine. Even if you don't want to download the app, you can still just use the website in a sense, just like you use Google or Yahoo or Bing or whatever your personal favorite like search engine may be. It's a decentralized search engine, so it's no particular company or entity that is like keeping hold of it. And as you sign up and you get your wallet created, every time that you search for something, that's putting more information into the ecosystem, and then you get rewarded with pre-tokens. As you generate more of these tokens, if you wanted to become kind of like a landlord of certain keywords, phrases, or if you own a business and you wanted to do advertisement with certain words and get certain things promoted, you can almost stake your tokens into certain keywords, which that sounds ridiculous. I know that's probably going to be a little bit more on the extreme end of things, but you can always withdraw your tokens out if you wanted to and send them to an exchange such as KuCoin, which the link to that will be down in the description if you have not signed up. And pretty much it's just a fun way of getting money back. How many times have you just searched up, hey, who's that particular person in a movie? Or, hey, just where's this at? Where's that at? What city, place, Wikipedia? Just immediately typing in all these typical things, you would just be earning income on a daily basis. And if you're a person in school, you're a person that's typically doing a lot of like computer work or something, you'd have to do a lot of research. Something like Pre could be a pretty cool alternative of not only getting the answers to stuff, but also getting income back of just putting information out there. And the simple fact that it's decentralized and you're not dealing with like an entity such as Google or Yahoo or Bing, it makes it a pretty safe process. And if you didn't want to download the app, you can just use the website. And if you wanted to make a combo between the two, you can download the Brave browser and then use Presearch as your search engine within that, and you can just be earning crypto from both ends on that. So you can check these out on coinmarketcap.com, where they keep track of that and thousands of other crypto projects, and you can see other places where you can be able to buy and possibly sell those if you just earned a decent amount of those cryptos over time. So I wanted to keep this short and simple. Sign up for one of these down below in the iOS or Google Play Store. Start earning some crypto today. There is no excuse behind this. You can get this done in about 3 to 5 minutes. It's been your boy Sean Coop with Quick Bit News. We're out.